first, do you have some unwanted junk cluttering up your home? Now You See It, Now You Don't is here to help you get your space cleaned and ready. Joining me now is Corey Besner, owner of Now You See It, Now You Don't. Corey, it's a pleasure to have you.
Thanks, Sean, for having us. We're excited to be here.
Yeah, of course. We were just talking here before we started. Everyone's got junk, and everyone's got stuff that they want taken away from their home. And what better thing to do than to call Now You See It, Now You Don't to get it taken care of. Tell us about your company, what it is that you guys do.
Absolutely. So we're a junk removal and hauling and demolition company, and a big part of what we do is donation pickups as well. So for customers that are, that have things in their home that they need to get rid of, or maybe you're getting ready to sell your home, you got to have things hauled off. We're the company to call to help you out with that.
So as far as junk removal goes, what is it that you, I guess, see the most? What's the thing that people call you about and you're like, yeah, we can handle that, and even there, and people are probably pretty grateful when you come and finally get it out of their space?
Absolutely. So everything from old furniture, maybe you got some new furniture recently. Furniture companies no longer haul the old furniture off. Maybe you got a new piece of appliance in your home, you need to have that replaced. Everything from garage cleanouts to attic cleanouts, whole home estate cleanouts, whatever you need our help with, we're here to help.
I'm a big fan of services that help people do stuff that they just don't want to do themselves. And there's nothing inherently awful about getting rid of junk in your home, but there's something about it that whether it's just an attachment to the stuff that's there, sometimes it's hard to do it yourself, and to have a service that helps people do stuff that they either are unwilling or unable to do, always great to have, especially companies that are giving back to the community as well while doing that at the same time. How do you even get into this business? What's the inspiration behind this? How do you end up sitting here in front of me today?
So it was a culmination of a few different things. We saw an opportunity. We wanted to serve the community. We wanted to give back, especially to our veterans. And then the other thing, too, is a couple of years ago, one of our family members were unfortunately struck with a tornado. It devastated their home, and we watched the process that they had to go through, different companies coming in. We saw a lot of price gouging happening. We saw, items not being taken care of. These are their personal belongings. Things hauled in, hauled back out, and we saw an opportunity where we could serve better, and that's exactly what we wanted to do. So here we are.
And talk about that serving better, what that entails, especially serving people who have served, for example, our country. The veterans, obviously a huge priority for you guys. How do you do that? How do you end up helping those people who have helped us so much already?
So oftentimes, a lot of times, we'll come across stuff. We get phone calls all the time, and the items that we come across, there's still a lot of life left to those items. People want them out of their way, but we'll take and warehouse those items when we come out to help you out with your removal project. And we'll store those items, and we work with local community programs that support veterans, and we'll go in and refurnish and repurpose this stuff, give it back to our veterans that have served our community, fill their households back up while they're getting back up on their feet.
So is that a lot of furniture? I mean, do you do like clothes? Or what is it that I guess is the most reusable thing? Maybe someone's watching this and they're like, okay, I've got this. I don't want it here. It could probably be served better somewhere else. What are some of those items specifically that they can call you about today?
Sure. So when you hire us to come out, we'll take things like household furniture, couches, dining room tables, clothes, basically anything that you need out of your way that can be repurposed and reused. We'll be able to give that stuff back to veterans and help them get back on their feet again.
And I'm looking at some of these before and after pictures too. First and foremost, make sure you are visiting nowyousee-it-nowyouDon't.com, or you can also call 502-2REMOVE. That's 502-273-6683 to get this taken care of. I know that you've got a team ready to take those calls, eager to take those calls, that are also going to give them that personal touch that you want when dealing with any kind of service in this instance as well. Can you just talk about what that's like for you? Obviously, giving back to the community is one thing, but when you're dealing with someone, when you're talking with someone who needs some work done, how important is it to you to give them a level of attention, a level of care, especially if you're going to go into their home, to make sure that they're getting what they deserve as far as attention and care?
Absolutely. So, it starts with the phone call, making sure that we intake what their needs are and getting an accurate count for what they need, but showing up at the front door, the things such as putting booties on when we we come into your home and making sure that we take care of your home and making sure we're navigating those larger items out with extreme care so that we don't cause damage to your property. All of those things are very important, and we see opportunity to continue to improve that process and get better every single day.
Yeah, I see on the graphic we just had on the screen, it mentions trees and demolition as well. What do those look like as far as what you guys offer?
So, you saw some of the photos up there, for instance, like a hot tub removal if you need that demoed and removed, or maybe you have a DIY project that you've been putting off starting, because that demolition part of it can be the scariest part of getting that project going. How do I take this all apart, and what do I do with all of this stuff, once it's all gone? We're here to help support that. And some of our customers, too, are contractors, real estate agents. They help with that stuff. And then some of the tree stuff, debris removal, storm debris. We've seen a lot of storms this season. We've been out and about and helping get those downed limbs and trees that have come down and off the property in a safe manner.
Are there limitations to kind of what you'll do? Obviously, some houses are a little less orderly than others. So is there a limit? Have you come across that before? Are you going to do whatever you can to help someone, especially if they're in that situation?
We're here to help everybody, especially those that are in those tougher situations, because you're kind of, what do I do? You ask yourself, how do I handle this? What do you do? That's where you can pick up the phone and give us a call, and we'll help navigate. We customize every project that we take care of for customers, so there's a solution out there for everybody, and we're here to help.
And just one more time, tell everybody the best way to get a hold of you.
Give us a call at 502-2-REMOVE, or you can visit our website, www.nowyousseeit.nowyoudon't.com.
502-2-REMOVE, nowyousseeit.nowyoudon't.com. Hey, it's been a pleasure having you on here, Corey.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Yep, and if you've got junk removal needs, this seems like the perfect company to do it for you, so give them a call.